Good evening, night, day, morning, wherever you are. Hope you are enjoying your day so far. You are joining us on Team Fortress TV. We're going to be covering some Div 1 action between football team and Milkies, the first match of week 4 here in season 4 of the RGL Traditional Sixes League. I am joined here on the mic with Tcmano. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing really well. I'm excited to see some TF2 today. And I got my cookies, I got my apple cider. I'm prepared for a good
Ooh,
match.
sounds like yeah, you're just ready for just a nice fall evening, and you're gonna be
Oh,
doing it here with
100%.
some Team Fortress 2. All right, well, we're gonna be doing Milkies versus football team tonight. We already got 12 in server, so I guess we might want to hurry up and go ahead and just go down these rosters real quick. I'll go ahead and run down football team. We have, let's see here. Uh-oh, they're all messing me up. There we go. So
Y'all need a caster?
no, we're good.
Okay.
So on football team, we have Shining Star and Gwendolyn on scouts, and actually, that is going to be wrong. Shining Star is going to be playing tonight, but Gwendolyn is not here. We currently have Dunk, who is one of the scouts on, or actually, I'm not even 100% sure. I had to check logs, but he is rostered currently on Dynasty. So we currently have a ringer on the side of football team. However, they are going to have their normal soldiers of Deceive and Space Ghost. Oh, excuse me, Deceive and Alexandros. And then we got Demo Man, Space Ghost Coffee, and then on the medic we have Inconspicuous Peppermint. And as we go live, let's go ahead and run down the rosters on the side of Milkies, TC.
All right, Milkies, you got Big Bang and Scars as your scouts, Proton and Glopers as your soldiers, Pandu as your demo, and Luddy as your medic. And rolling out on this first mid here last year, I'm going to be taking a look at Pandu, seeing what he's going to be doing. He's going to be rolling out lower right now, getting some good spam off onto the enemy team right now. Both teams playing as well. Actually, they see a nice double bomb out on the side of Milky, doing a lot of good damage. Down Inconspicuous, actually. So really good play by Glopers right now. Dunk and Space Ghost getting those soldiers right now, so trading it out. But, Blue does not have their medic right now, and so it is just going to be a mulch here on the side of
Luddy.
Milkies.
Very, very good collapse on the side of football team, trying to get down Luddy there. Looked like they were able to get away. I believe it was Deceive who got a good rocket on him, but not able to do anything. Football team did play that pretty well. Ultimately did lose the mid, but their med we were able to finally get Luddy. So they're gonna have a nice 30% advantage on the side of the Uber. So they should at least maybe hold last, maybe second. It looks like they're kind of looking at second, see if they can hold it. I think they're pretty safe to hold it right now, but we're just going to go ahead and just see everybody just kind of settle in and figure out what in the world they want to do.
Yeah, because of that, Peppermint is going to have, about a 30% Uber ad, so that is enough to work off of if they, if football team is, move quickly. But very happy to hold this right now, just like locking down that choke, the alleyway. Hopefully we'll see maybe a bomb in on the side of a Milkies to maybe make some space for their team. But Peppermint coming out on that 100% Uber ad, and it looks like Luddy is about to come up on his as well, nearing that 100% point. And it looks like we're entered a little bit of a stalemate here.
A stalemate on Metalworks, never in my life. Yeah, I'm surprised the football team did not push there. We do have a bomb coming in from Glopers. Glopers trying to get in, but not able to get anything. Looks like Inconspicuous Peppermint was able to go ahead and get up to the shutter. Oh no! What happened to Luddy?
Alexandros just bombed in. He saw that pick down, and he used the space given to him to get the crucial pick right there. So that is going to give his team 100% Uber. Peppermint holding it really well right now.
Wow, incredible. So that's going to be a full ad there on the side of Inconspicuous Peppermint. So we'll be seeing what they want to do. They were able to go ahead and cap that mid, and they should probably just be rolling it right here through second. I do not really see anybody on the side of... Yeah, looks like they're kind of holding it. Looks like they are maybe a little bit passive at the side of Milkies. We do have a bomb coming in from Glopers trying to do something, kind of catching everybody off guard. Just making good damage, but not able to do ultimately anything. Got Dunker down pretty low, but whatever. So now it's going to be a little bit of a player advantage on top of the Uber advantage coming in. And yeah, Milky's just getting the hell out of there. No reason for them to stay. So Yeah, it looks like we're going to be kind of waiting to see. They are getting pretty close on the side of Uber, side of Luddy. He's at 85%. It looks like they're running in, and the Uber is officially out, and they are jumping in. They did lose Deceive on that pretty early. Space Ghost Coffee is kind of throwing down some stickies everywhere. Shining Star just standing on the point. He's going to be going down, and the Uber is going to be coming out from Milkies. He's going to be able to go ahead and stop that, and they're going to be running out, chasing these players from the side of football team out to second.
Yeah, I like that idea from a football team to go in while they still had a bit, but I think by the time they lost Deceive there, backed off and just played it out evenly. But as I say that, team trying to push out right now. Space Ghost Coffee gets a nice pick on a Big Bang campaign, and so Peppermint finishes off Jets somehow. I don't know how that happened, but a good pick from a good frag by the medic there to save their life. But it's just gonna be football team. Deceive does go down to Scarfs, so they're just gonna back up, be happy to hold the second point, build up their Uber ad. Ubers are about even, Louster, so I think we're going to enter a little bit of a stalemate unless Jets, he's peeking around, but no, he's going to back up.
I'm going to start calling you CT if you keep calling me Louster instead of Looster. So I guess I'm kind of looking right now at Big Bang campaign on the sniper class. Only off class on the side of Milkies. We do have an off class on the side of football team. It's just Deceive on the heavy. Oh, wait a minute. Football team's on offense, and they're trying to push in, and they got the med. Oh boy, this is going to be really interesting. We do have the Uber coming out outside the Space Ghost Coffee. He's going to be trying to get some players pushed down here. The Uber is going to be eventually coming out from Luddy. Oh no, he's Peppermint to be going down. Oh man, this is going to be really hard. I think they're trying to take this heavy in to see if they're able to do anything. He's able to get Scarfs down. Oh, he's just not able to do anything. That other Uber coming out and taking down Inconspicuous Peppermint. That's really bad. I see exactly what they were trying to do there, and ultimately that play just did not work. They wanted to go ahead and bomb in with the Demo Man, try to at least damage a bunch of players, and then have Deceive just start cleaning them up with the heavy there, just tank the heavy on the med beam. Ultimately nothing but Shining Star able to get a nice headshot on Pandu down, so that's going to slow things down just a little bit. Oh, he's got an eye on, I think, Lopers there. He got out before he was able to peek him. All right, well, another failed last push. Space Ghost Coffee, Deceive trying to make a little bit of a cheeky play. We do have Shining Star trying to make another play. He's going to be going down, peeking way too hard, so I think we might be slowing down here a little bit, unless I am missing something. But
no, I think I agree. Teams are just going to be having to slow down. It looks like actually Milky's trying to peek off of that, try and use a little bit of that space, maybe get in a sack. Looks like Deceive trying to pressure this choke area, but actually Ubers are used on the side of Milky. Starts taking down Space Ghost and Big Bang taking down Deceive, so pretty good right now, and it looks like that's going to be enough for Peppermint to pop their Uber. They are down 2, but it's down 3 on the side of Milky, so looks like actually football team is going to be able to push this all the way into their second. A good rockets taking down Luddy. Oh my god.
Wow, Alexandros with just the perfect, just squeezing right through their shutter doors. I cannot believe he was able to hit that shot. That's going to be a very, very fat ad. If I was a football team, I would just wait for that ad to come up. Yes, they might get a heavy. Yes, they might get a level 3 sentry, but having that Uber ready, I think, is going to be the most important thing right now. They got a 40%, 50% advantage.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Teams have, beef left pushes a bit, so I think it's a good idea to go for the safe play, build up that Uber ad. We're going to have about 50% here. It looks like football team is going to be moving up. Maybe want to try and take a shutter. Looks like they're going to be trying to take it through this left side shutter, and it looks like they're going to be using on the Space Ghost and Shining Star, them popping straight in. Looks like Shining Star going to be clearing the stickies off a point, getting a little bit of cap time, and the rest of this team is going to be flying in. The Uber is not quite up on the side of Luddy. No frags have actually gone down, and so as I say that, Shining Star does manage to pick up Scar. A lot of cap time right now on the point from Shining Star. Space Ghost, however, and Shining Star
get on the
down.
Point.
Oh, the point is so close. Oh, but finally Luddy uses.
Football team, what were you doing? The sentry gun was behind the point. You could have just stood on it, and none of them did. That was a really, really bad play from the side of the football team. They just needed to play the point instead of playing the frags. What is that? Is that the Cloud9 meme, right? Trying to go for player kills instead of the actual objective. I think that's what's happening there. And
scoreboard points, man.
Yeah, but the main score points.
True, true.
Whatever.
But, log flexing. That's a whole thing, I think. Anyways, it looks like, football team, we're not too discouraged. Looks like we're going to try and go in again. Once again, on the Space Coast Coffee. Looks like he focused down that gun a bit earlier this time. He does manage to take it down. A lot of cap going again. Space Coast does manage to take down Lopers. And Alexander's taking down Pantu. Frag's going either way, but Uber comes out from Luddy, going to be able to block this point. Scarf's taking down Space Ghost. So a really good defense there by Milkies.
Deceive! Oh, he was hiding there around the corner. I was wondering if they're gonna do anything, but yeah, unfortunately, just try. Metalworks is a little bit slower to cap. Oh boy, Inconspicuous Peppermint just got launched. 25 health. He's gonna be running away there.
Yeah, that was a really scrappy fight right there. Somehow, I think football team has managed to hold on to the second point. Ubers are even this time, so we're not going to be able to just straight use in on their Uber ad. Looks like, as I say about Alexandra, he's still in for a good bomb, but does not get anything, unfortunately. And, football team, they're back on the second point. They haven't really managed to crack this last. And what do you think they need to do? They've had Uber ad, and that hasn't worked. Do you think they need to slow down uses, or what do you think the play is?
I think they're not focusing the right things, because when I watched football team's last push, the one that I got really upset about, they did not focus point when I think that was the best option for them to do at that point, because everybody else was just hiding behind, including the sentry gun that they didn't even need to shoot down. They looks like they were just trying to poke around and just shoot spam and see what they could do, but ultimately Milky's got that last Uber. They're just not focusing on what they need to do. And whoa, Alexandros, what did he just do?
Oh
Poor
my
Luddy.
god, he got the snipe on Luddy, and Big Bank is on spy, so...
Oh my god, I just caught the replay, and oh my god, I just caught the replay on the stream. That was disgusting.
That was so disgusting.
Wow, alright, well... Alexandra's still on the sniper, and it's just Pandu, it's just poor Luddy. They're gonna finally get the point down. Wow, there we go. Woo! Well, they did exactly what I wanted them to do there. They got first they got the major pick, which helped out, a lot, but they're able to focus down who they needed to, and they're able to get that point capped.
Yeah, so that is going to be the first round for the side of team. Really great plays here. On the second mid, I think I am going to be looking at a Space Ghost to see what he does. Both teams going to be coming in here. Some nice early aggression on the side of Jets, taking down the bomb in from Glimmer. Pandu taking down Peppermint as well. So really great right now with your Milkies. Just going to be able to clean up the rest of these players. Big Bang taking down Shining Star. And maybe a little bit of BM in chat right there. But it looks like a very convincing mid-win for Milkies.
Oh yeah, I watched the two soldiers on the side of Milkies immediately bomb down. I believe that was Deceive, so he was able to take them really down, take them down pretty early into that fight. And then looks like as soon as Pandu was able to get down to Conspicuous Peppermint, it was just pretty much game over on that point. So we are going to be holding at a last point. It's going to be a full Uber advantage, about 75 advantage right now. We got Dunker on the sniper. We have Shining Star on the engineer. Full player, just normal sixes roll out, and they're going to be just running right into the second, able to just take down the gun very quickly on a level 2. We have Dunker just standing still, unfortunately, not even seeing any of the players, just kind of getting focused down. Scarf is going to be able to take down Space Ghost Coffee. Inconspicuous Pepper will be going down as well. We still only have Deceive and Shining Star. They're trying for their life. Deceive's not able to do anything. That is a full wipe from Milkies onto football team, and that is going to be a very quick evening of the score.
Yeah, a very quick response there from Milky showing, we're still in this game. And so that's a pretty strong statement to make after the fairly slower round that was that first round. And so coming into our third mid right now, the score is tied 1-1 for each team. We're going to be once again looking at Space Ghost Coffee with that banana hat. What an icon. And he's going to be just spamming out the other team right now, doing some good damage. Once again, you got the high bomb aggression on the side of Milky's. Jets going behind. Looks like Loper is going to be doing a lot of damage, but he tries to circle back. He gets picked up by Shining Star. Looks like Deceive is going to be picking up Jets in the back line, but they trade out some roamer on roamer action right now. And it is just a one up.
They're all still in.
Yeah, all the teams still trying to fight for this midpoint, but as I say that, it looks like the football team is going to be backing out here. Dunk does pick up Scarch, but he does go down for it. And another mid win for Luddy. Milkies, actually.
we all love Luddy here. TFTV. Shout out to Jamon. Because every time I see Luddy's name, all I can hear is just him screaming Luddy. I won't even try to replicate it. But the reason they won that mid was because the soldiers were able to just bomb in and create all that space. And now they're trying to push into second. The Uber is going to be coming out on the side of football team. It looks like Milky's going to have a little bit of a better one. There's kind of a weird wrap that is going on with some of the soldiers on football team trying to get around and going out into the lobby area, and they're trying to bomb in. But looks like none of them are going down. They're all pretty weak. Ooh, looks like Deceive's
nice
pick
from Deceive, yeah. Taking down Pandu right there.
Yeah,
and it looks like...
Oh, they're collapsing back onto him. Yeah, it looks like football team's able to kind of take advantage of Pandu being down, and they're just rushing right in. Wow. Able to take down the scout. They're not quite able to get Scarfs down. Luddy got pretty low there. Yeah, really, it was just that play from Deceive able to just kind of throw a whole wrench into Milky's plans, and now football team's able to hold their second a little bit more securely. We do have one spy coming out. Yes! We actually have a spy, so we have Proton on the spy. But what did you think about that last exchange there?
Oh, I think that was a really great play from Deceive. He managed to get the demo pick, and he managed to live, which is very important right there, because it drew eyes away from that second point, had to chase him, and so, just really great roamer action from him right now. And so, like you said, we do have the spy. He is sneaking up, trying to get some get some info for his team. Looks like he's just now moving through this lobby area, and last time they ran a spy, he got dropped. So hopefully that doesn't happen again.
I watched Dunker almost accidentally call out the spy there, but looks like he's gonna be decloaking. Player fell right on his head. That's a death. We love a nice, exciting spy play. Whoa, what just happened to Alexandros?
I'm not sure.
Oh my, alright, Alexandra's able to get the force out there. Wow, it is... Ooh, Milky's kind of collapsing pretty well, though. Sure, they have the full Uber advantage now, but that's... it's not looking good. They might be able to hold the point. Now they're finally getting some respawns. Poor Shining Star fighting for his poor life. Okay, they're going to be Ubering in and just running right in. That's a really weird play. Milky's wasn't really able to capitalize just off the fact that Shining Star and Inconspicuous Peppermint were up. Yeah, that's just a really fast play. Alexandra's getting the force out, but Milky's able to go ahead and just clean almost everybody up, and now Shining Star and Inconspicuous Peppermint able to go ahead and hold things down. So, that was a very, very quick exchange there in the past 30 seconds. But we are no off classes, just holding, players building, a nice Uber advantage on the side of Milky's. They would be fools not to take this in, right? And right to say that looks like they'd be jumping in. Go ahead and take this away, TC.
Yeah, it looks like they are not fools. Scarps does go down, so not a really great start to this Uber push right now. And it looks like some demo action right now. Space Ghost trying to block at this point. Jets a lot of good cap time on the point, but Glopers and Jets doing a lot of work for their team, and that's gonna be it.
That was
cap time.
Pandu won them that last. I watched just textbook stuff right there. Pandu was on the point, saw all the other players bombing, so he jumped away. And then once everybody on football team started collapsing onto the point, he just shot stickies and pipes and just took everybody down. Very, very good play. Oh?
Yeah, so coming on to this next bit, I'm going to be watching Pandu after that praise he gave him. And so once again, he's doing some good damage right now. Both teams just circling around each other as his common and metal works. No high bombs quite yet. So as I say that, Jets, he goes in for a nice little bomb. And Glopers gets a nice bomb onto... sorry, that was Deceive. Nice bomb onto Luddy, but does not manage to get the frag. Both teams on the opposite side right now. Nice little high bomb as well from Jets. Space Ghost Coffee does go down to a nice pickup by Scarps. So that is going to put the Tides firmly in a Milky's control right now. Dunk does go down, and so does Jets. And so, blue team, they're on the wrong side of the map. So they have got to force their way across. They're trying to capture the second point, but Milkies are on their second. And, second cap's faster than mid booster, so...
Oh, no. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I could see their quick hesitance, especially for Inconspicuous Peppermint. They didn't know if they wanted to try to just stack mid or try to push forward. I think one person pushed forward and ultimately kind of kind of stop that fast point. And sure, Deceive was trying to stop the point there on second, but it just wasn't going to do anything. But now it's just going to be well, one player advantage here on the side of Milkies. Looks like they're going to go ahead and bombing in. They're just kind of collapsing onto the point. All the players of the football team are trying to jump up at the point to stop the cap. It's not going to count towards anything. It's going to be football team taking another round loss. Milkies taking the actual point. It's going to be a 3-1 half to Milkies.
Yeah, that was a really good half there. Lots of back and forth action. I think I don't know. My main takeaway from that, it just seems like the soldiers on the side of football team are doing a lot. Like I don't know, it just feels like we've been calling out Alexandros and Deceive's name a lot of times this game. So I think they're doing well and they're making a lot of damage in space for their team. But I think just overall as a whole, it's just not coming together for football team right now.
Yeah, Milky's just has a little bit of coordination on what they're doing. I think that can kind of be attested to kind of has some of how that very first round, ultimately football team was finally able to cap, but they had like two or three failed last pushes and aren't able to get anything. So now it's a 3-1 game. Milky's taken a whole 3 rounds in a row without any contestation. So let's go ahead and take a peek at the logs, if you will. What are you seeing anything significant about these logs?
Um, well, the first thing that pops out to me is scarfs, and glopers, top damaging for your team. So, it's kind of what you I don't know if you'd necessarily expect that on Metalworks. I think Metalworks does lend itself to more projectile favored classic. So Scarf's doing a lot of work for his team, which is nice. Alexandros, though, he's doing work for his team as well. 251 TPM, making that space as a soldier, and I don't know. It because a lot of it seems fairly even. The medics have nearly similar depths. Peppermint at 6, Bloody at 4. So I don't really think that the problem is like a med diff or anything like that. It just seems to be the coordination, I guess, on the side.
I think one major stat to look at is kind of a really interesting stat. There's only about a 300 damage difference between blue and red, but if I can do my math quickly here, yeah, Milky's has 17 more kills than football team does. So while the damage is even, Milky's just able to clean up better. So I think that's a pretty major factor into what's going on here right now. Um, I think we can maybe see a little bit more. Dunk's kind of doing a little bit. He's 11 and 10. That's it's kind of weird. I think they just need to clean up better. Obviously, that 65 to 48. That's pretty major. And I think they need to figure that out and be able to try to capitalize more on stuff that's happening.
Yeah, I definitely agree because looking, watching this match, it doesn't seem like Milkies are that, much better, as you said, like DMing. And it doesn't seem like, they're just out DMing football team because a lot of these times, these like scrappier fights, it seems like football team is actually winning or they managed to turn it around in their favor. I mean, you can maybe chalk up that last round to a fluke. That was kind of like a back cap extraordinaire from Milkies. But other 2 rounds, it just felt like it just the plays were better overall, and which is weird because it seems like football team has like a lot better hail marys. Like with Alexandros and Deceive and whoever got that headshot on the Luddy. I forget right now, but maybe it was Shining Star, maybe it was Dunk. I'm not quite sure, but they have these really great hail mary plays, but it doesn't seem like the rest of the team is able to work off of that, together.
Focus and capitalizing on those plays as well as brought it up from the very beginning of the match when they were just not getting onto the point, and now it's going to be the same thing as we hop into the second half here.
Second half of Milkies versus football team Milkies in the lead 3-1. On this mid, I've been hyping up the soldiers on football team a lot. I think they've been doing a lot of work this mids. I'm going to be taking a look and seeing what they do. Do they do the Metalworks High Bomb as we come into this mid? Pandu taking some damage right now, going down a bit low. As I said, that a High Bomb coming down from Glopers, taking down Peppermint right away at the start of this mid. So not really a great start to this half right now. As I say that, Pandu and Glopers are going down, but it's just Dunk and Shining Star alive, trying to do anything they can. Dunk does take down Jets. Shining Star take down Luddy. Oh, that's a great pick from Shining Star.
I think it was Dunker just ran up and shot down Proton, who was just standing still trying to reload his rockets and maybe wait for an arrow. And Dunker just two-shot him. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted by that. Shining Star able to get down Luddy there. That's gonna be pretty big. There's gonna be a little bit of an Uber advantage, about 20%. It's kind of dangerous to push to maybe try to capitalize off of, unless you're just really sure you can take it off of them. It looks like they're building really well, though. It's almost a 30% advantage now for football team. So I guess we will see how they do. But yeah, really good building there. Wow, it's almost a 40 ad. That's actually incredible. Yeah, they need to go. But they probably have a little bit of advantage, but they need to take this advantage right away. I'm waiting on them to pop before. Oh man, Space Ghost Coffee got a little bit stuffed there, jumping onto the point, able to go ahead and get that Proton. They're just not able to get a whole lot, and I imagine they're going to be pushing in here really easily. Yeah, Scarf's going down almost to 12 health, but he's going to be going ahead and running in. But it looks like almost everybody's going to be getting out. Glopers was able to get down Dunker. Now we're going to have just a little bit of a DM fight. We do have one of the soldiers, I believe that is Glopers, jumping up there. Trying to get some of the kills down there. He's going to be trying to jump in again and get some good damage, but he's ultimately not going to be able to do anything. Pandu could be taking him down. But looks like Space Ghost Coffee is able to go ahead and get down Clippers as well. Really nice pipe coming out from Space Ghost Coffee as he's trying to get down Proton, who's chasing him. But looks like it's going to be just football team running back to their second. Milkies trying to push in. Now they have that midpoint again. It's going to be an advantage on the side of football team again. Looks like we might have a leapfrog Uber situation here. I wonder if they know about it, and looks like they do. Looks like they're ready to go right back in. TC, I'm getting my message a little bit dry. Go ahead and tell me what's happening here.
Well, yeah, it looks like Shining Star is going to be taking down Big Bang Campaign, so really good pick out from this Uber. And it looks like they don't actually have to use it quite yet, so that is the best ideal scenario right now. So they don't have to use it, and they can try and steamroll this into the second, as Milkies has lost 2 of their players. And it looks like Glopers does pick down Alexandra, so that might stall this push a little bit. Luddy, oh, unfortunate.
Luddy. Wow, yeah, that Luddy I think was trying to juke out that soldier there, but it just ultimately did not really amount to anything. It's still a full Uber advantage on the side of the football team, but just as I get done saying that sentence, the pop is going to be coming out, and they're going to be using the Uber to run away because there's a large player advantage on the side of Milkies. Man, it's really it's a bummer that they did not have enough players there, because they really could have pushed that into that, at least that second, and maybe try to do it with the last hold. I obviously missed something funny. What am I missing?
I don't know if that was a nice air shot on the side of Jets or Glopers on the Deceive, but Shining Star going to be taking down Pandu, and Jets going down to Glimmer as well. Shining Star taking down Scarps as well, so doing a lot of work for her team, Shining Star, and that is going to secure them this midpoint, or make sure that they don't lose this midpoint. And with 3 down on the side of Milkies, football team might try and push in, which looks like Shining Star is leading the charge team, and they are going to be able to finally convert the second point. And it looks like, they might try a peek last a little bit, but as I think Ubers are even, they're maybe just happy to, slow it down, maybe run a sniper again. It worked last time they got the headshot onto Luddy, so, maybe that can happen again. Looster. My bad.
Aha!
I got myself.
Alexandra's jumping in. Forget how my name is said. He's trying to jump in. He's not able to get anything. The panic attack on the side of Big Bang Campaign on the engineer. He's got to be switching right back out to Scout. Dunker apparently also went down in that fight as well. As that 2 players down, and I see Milky's trying to get a little bit more aggressive here.
Yeah, it looks like they are trying to peek the second vote. They actually use Uber. It's going to be an Uber exchange right now. Glimmer vote, Deceive, taking down 2. Really great play by him to secure that for his team. Looks like actually they're going to get... Well, he's jumping around Jets. Yeah, Jets is going to be taken down. Shining Star, however, is taken up by Pandu, but it's only Glopers, Pandu, and Luddy right now for the side of Milkies. Can they fend off this football aggression? I don't know. Looks like they're trying to do.
We did just get a soldier and a scout on the side of Milkies trying to come in, trying to hold this point down. We do have the heavy on Big Bang campaign trying to spam out a little bit. Oh, man. Inconspicuous Peppermint has not been building well. What have you been doing? No, Police got about a 20% advantage right now. They kind of, I think, no. They got they at least have the player advantage, which is probably why they're trying to push in right now. Proton definitely getting a lot of good spam right around this corner. But yeah, it looks like they're able to just kind of officially bully their way in here. They still have that 20% ad. Really, really good play from the side of Milky. She's able to take advantage of the player advantage and just bully their way in. Ubers are going to even up, but looks like we are going to be going ahead and just waiting. Playing the old waiting game.
It looks like we're back to another stalemate, which, it's fine. It's Metalworks. It's TF2. You kind of got to expect those, and I think both these teams really want this win, so they're, playing maybe a bit, passive, a bit conservative, happy to slow it down after lots of action. As I say that, Alexandros, he goes in for the high bomb. He doesn't really get anything, so he does.
Space! Oh my God! What just happened? Space Ghost Coffee was able to take 2 players down, but while that was happening, Inconspicuous Peppermint's gonna be going down to Glopers. Wow! I think just a really good bomb coming out of there besides those words. Luddy doesn't want to lose any more players. We do have players kind of trying to cap. They just do not have some of the players right now, even though they have their medic. It's gonna be just Shining Star.
Shining Star gets the cap. That should not have happened.
Wow! Yeah, that's just. Oh, Luddy went down to deceive.
Oh, what? Wow. Okay, it's mayhem. It's mayhem, Looster. Yeah, it's mayhem right now.
Just as I think about things are about to settle down, I kind of wanted to start talking about the standings and records that these guys have. Everything happens. But I think we're going to be kind of slowing back down. Before we get into that, I guess we'll just go over Inconspicuous Peppermint at a very fat, about 70% charge, and they definitely know about that. Football team sitting at a 3-3 record right now. They're just outside of the playoff race, but it is a very close race. They're in 5th place. Milkies is in 2nd place at 4-2. So obviously this is a very, very close division. So every win, every round definitely counts. Looks like the Ubers could be coming out on the side of football team, and they're going to be trying to get something in, but Milky's just falling back way too far. I believe that was Glopers who had a really good force there onto Inconspicuous Peppermint. Now Pandu taking that Space Ghost Coffee. Just now we got 1 player down each side. So things are slowing down, and Milkies once in. They got Uber advantage now. But we do have a bomb coming out. Oh, the growth soldiers. Wow. Oh, they eventually got the force out. Oh man, I was really hoping they were able to. Luddy was able to hold that. Yeah, he only went down to 100. That's kind of a bummer. I really wanted to see them hold that, but I guess they fear the soldiers, and I don't blame them. That was a really, really good bomb right on top of them, but just weren't able to get the damage onto Luddy. But ultimately, they're going to be just go ahead and saying screw it, pushing forward, taking out Inconspicuous Peppermint. Glopers with the 2K on the Demo Man and the medic. Oh man. Big Bang campaign taking down Shining Star as well. So it's just 2 soldiers and Dunker, the ringer, up right now. To see him be able to take down Glopers, probably, I wasn't watching Glopers, probably bouncing around, just harassing everybody behind. So now it's just going to be watching Alexander's trying to make a play. He's not able to do anything. So that's a really easy second play.
Try. Yeah, he was going in for the hero play, tried to make something happen. Doesn't work out, which, is the case for most hero plays, but, you still want to make them. Maybe get in a frag vid somewhere. That's the soldier dream, I think. But, Milkies, they're ready to push this point. They have 100% Uber ad. Looks like they're going to be taking it through this elbow side.
Luddy! Luddy, look out to the trap from Space Ghost Coffee. Oh, man, I just get a LOL, oh my F, whatever that means. OMF in chat. Inconspicuous Peppermint, oh. They got greedy. They wanted to push out. Pandu said, absolutely not. Inconspicuous Peppermint, you go resupply. We're going to be taking that down. Pandu with a nice dead on Pandu with the 2K right now. One really good trap on Space Ghost Coffee, and just another good kill on Dunker. Oh, man. That's...
Yeah, he just shut down that whole push out right there. So good job from Pandu. He saw the demo trap, and he responded, all right, I'll do you one better. And, deny your team from pushing out. But, football team still has this Uber ad, and looks like they are going to try and using it out onto Shining Star and Alexandros. A lot of damage right now. Luddy solo. Shining Star does manage to pick that kill.
Wait, there's a back cap. There's a fast back cap. Big Bang campaign to be trying to take down Soldier here. Oh, he's able to go ahead and take down Deceive. Oh, there's too many people behind. He's not going to win this. But
Yeah, they know.
Milkies. Oh my God, Mr. getting a nice pipe there. Oh, so what is that going to mean? Looks like I cannot even find. Oh boy, what did Pandu just do? What is he bullying poor Alexandros? Oh, my God, Pandu bullying.
Yeah, bullied Shining Star and just denied that kind of push out right now. So I think Ubers are going to be even because, actually no, it's going to be a little bit of Uber ad for Luddy right now and the side of Milkies. You know, they're content to hold the second point. And, you know, while maybe it is a bit frustrating to not have a clean push on the last, they're up 3-1. And, you know, there's 20 minutes left in this half. And, you know, that is a lot of time, but, you know, that time ticks away. And, you know, this round has been fairly long, so pressure is on football team to make something happen. You know, as I say that, Shining Star goes spy. And so that's the little magic touch. Oh, no, I've been baited. He goes snipe.
Checking them off classes.
Yes, as it is. And I think we have seen some good sniper action already with the headshot on somebody. So, you know, maybe, you know, that's what they need. You know, Jets maybe looking in for a bomb. He flubs his rockets a bit, and Dunk takes him down fairly easily. So, you know, that's the Soldier sad zone right there. But to see if he's looking to try and peek, maybe get some information for his team, and maybe just protect Shining Star as, you know, she tries to peek. Going fairly aggressive, actually, to see, you know, fighting the shutter. Actually, both soldiers fighting the shutter really aggressively, you know. And it doesn't look like anything is going to come from it. Actually, there is a sniper up on Jets. I don't think football team knows about it quite yet. So this first shot is going to be very important for that element of surprise. You know, he's going to pop out and be like, boom, headshot. Or maybe not. You know, maybe he's going to be like, boom, no shot. Or whichever way it goes, Booster.
Shining Star up right in front of that dot and then walked away. I cannot believe Rodon did not shoot. That was the freest shot. Deceive taking down Globers, I don't know, somewhere. Probably just a sack, you know. Deceive running all the way in. Wow, Deceive went in very deep there. They're already... I can't believe football teams pushed back all the way to... Oh, excuse me, Milkies pushed back all the way to their second. I cannot believe Deceive was able to get in that far.
Yeah, so really great job, I think, by them to get the space. If he did space goes, he gets the dead trap kill on the Scarfs. And so that is going to deny, you know, any aggression, I think. That was probably going to be a sack from Milkies anyway, so that just speeds that up. And, you know, but like I said, they're still happy to slow this down because the time is on their side. You know, they've got Jets up. He's just peeking around, seeing what he can do. Switching over to his right side, but Deceive is watching it pretty well right now. Peppermint playing in the safest place possible from a sniper. Shining Star winning that sniper 1v1, so, you know, asserting a bit of dominance right there. Maybe we'll see a push out. It looks like Alexander's going very deep. Does not manage to find any picks right now, so a good sack from football team, but, you know, after a while, you know, they got to start doing more than just those single sacks. As I say that, a sack coming in from Glover, it takes down Shining Star, so a very good trade, but I'm not sure if Milkies are going to do anything with it.
Well, I noticed that I think Proton went to the local shopping outlet. I don't know, maybe a Target. We're not sponsored. Whoever wants to sponsor us, that's where they go. But got a new backpack, and that backpack's name is the Battalions.
Ooh.
And also, Pandu's on a 7-kill streak right now. I just want to point that out, that he's nuts.
You know, he's getting those dead trap kills. Looks like Deceive. He's going in behind, but they know about it, so that is going to shut that down. And yeah, it looks like we might have some banner building. Alexandros, though, is taken down once again to Pandu. He is just getting all of those dead traps. Shining Star taking out Glopers. So, you know, a bit of action happening. Impatient action happening. It looks like Jets is going to use that opportunity to try and bomb in. Does not look like he's going to get anything. You know, he's surviving on so little health. Managed to pick that kill up. And it is 2 down right now on the side of Milkies. Glopers respawning right now. Maybe we'll see some aggression from football team, but I think they're still content to try and work off their sniper. Shining Star has been getting some picks. As I say that, it looks like they're pushing very aggressively. It looks like Alexandria is trying to bomb in, but Deceive and Alexandria are both taken down. I think that's going to be a 3-man sack for Pandu.
Pandu was on a 10-kill streak. Well, yeah, but wow, wait a minute. There's 3 players down on football team. How in the world did that happen? Why are they not pushing in yet? Why are they now pushing in? Okay, now they're finally in. But, oh, that's going to be a lot of good shooting. We do have the Uber coming out from Milkies because Peppermint. She's just trying to flash some of the players behind as the Milkies is trying to get behind the point. They did not really. See, this is exactly what they did earlier. Oh, wait. Right before I said anything too late. They're able to get the point there. I was just about to say, Milkies was not focusing the point, and also on the respawn football teams coming in, but Milkies was finally able to just go ahead and just out DM them. Really good plays there from Milkies, just going ahead and taking everything down, kind of focusing on what they needed to. I think they even psyched me out, thinking they were going to fall back and lose that. 4-1 Milkies.
Yeah, coming into this fifth, sixth midpoint, not quite sure which. We're gonna be watching Space Ghost yet again to try and see what he does. Some early damage on Pandu, which has been consistent so far. Jets, he's bombing back, and it looks like Milky's pretty far out of it right now. They're kind of clumped up on this one side, and it looks like they're taking some high ground right now. And a nice bomb on from Jets to get some damage off. It looks like who's that? Glover's going in, trying to get something. He does not. Dunk taking down. Big Bang, Glimmer, all going down right now. And so it is going to be a 4v3. Actually, no, make that a 4v2. No, a 3v2 for Milkies in charge right now. It looks like they have control of this midpoint, and it's just going to be Peppermint and Dunk running away lives.
That was a very back and forth mid. I really think that could have gone either way. I think really ultimately, just positioning, I think, won that mid. Proton on Spy. I like that. I like seeing that.
Yeah, a little bit of randomness thrown into the mix. No one really expects Spy this early into a round, usually, unless it's been a common occurrence.
Oh my god, that's like the second time my game is frozen. First time was when Deceive just had an absolutely disgusting 2K on somebody.
Jets?
No. Proton got caught out there. That was a very, very weird what happened to my STV as well, but I wonder if that means what I think it means. But we'll go ahead and set it out here. Because Peppermint is going to getting popped out here. This is not looking good. Peppermint's real weak as well. He'd rather just hang back, let the scouts try to just pepper and see if they're able to go ahead and get any plays, try to focus down there onto Luddy. Luddy's kind of dropping players. He did drop Pandu there. Looks like Big Bang campaign's almost really low, and they're finally going to pop the Uber out onto Scars. He's going to be able to take down Space Ghost Coffee. So, looks like they're just rolling right into second here, seeing what they're able to do. Going ahead and capping there. There's going to be a little bit of Uber advantage on the side of the football team, but we'll see if anything's going to happen. It is pretty tricky to have that just a push out of Metalworks, because there's just two very large areas you have to get out of. You have to get out of the whole last point, then you have to get out of that whole lobby area, and then deal with the entire area that second's on. It can be a bit of a mess.
Yeah, Luddy playing a bit of a, Dance Dance Revolution right there, dodging those spam rockets fairly well. And it looks like, the football team is going to be trying to push out on the second point. They do use their Uber, and Luddy running away, going down very low, but they do not manage to get the kill. Looks like Jet's going to be jumping around, trying to cause some distraction. Big Bang came. Oh, the back cap!
It's just over.
I didn't see the back cap. You sneaked by even me. Who was that? Glopers, I think?
Yeah, that just kind of happened.
Yeah, it's a really great job from Glopers, I guess, identifying where to get in and doing it very sneakily and successfully. So, wow, that's gonna be it.
Glopers, wow. I cannot believe how Glopers got in. I've just watched the replay on the stream since it's a little bit behind what we're seeing, but yeah, I think it caught just about all of us off guard. That's just kind of TF2. I mean,
Yeah.
God, I'm having flashbacks to all my goalie wash scrims this past week. I'm so sick of goalie wash and back caps.
Every time you gotta check Secret, you gotta check River, you gotta check that little hiding place in River, you gotta check lockers, you gotta check everywhere.
Let's just say I'm glad that goalie wash week is done, and we're on to Villa, which has at least been interesting.
It's a new map.
But enough of my complaining. Let me go ahead and get these locked to binds. We go ahead and take a peek at that. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think Milkies did well, and what do you think the football team could have done a little bit better there while I get these put together?
Well, I think Milky's just had they had better Uber trades because I feel like there were a lot of times that football team took Ubers, and I think it was the right place to do it. But they somehow I think maybe during the Uber or usually during the post Uber fight, it just seemed like things were like the team was collapsing in certain places, and I think that's where they really failed because I think individually they all had really great plays. Like once again, can say their name, Deceive and Alexandra doing a lot of work. And Space Ghost Coffee, he had that very nice I think Shining Star had a lot of great sniper play, and just like as a whole, individually, I think they were there, they were present, they were ready to win. It was just that team coordination that just wasn't quite in sync, I guess, for them tonight. And on the opposite side, Milky's doing I think just a really great job at playing the game. They didn't have too many kind of like crazy strategies. I guess maybe that back cap was one, which was a little bit out there, maybe just due to the positioning of the teams, but just seemed like they were playing the game a little bit better tonight. Working their picks a little bit better and kind of getting the damage when they needed to get the damage. 'Cause I think football team they were doing good damage, but not all damage is useful damage, and that it's something you can readily go off of Looster. So I think
Yeah.
maybe that was the difference tonight.
I do agree on that. Because kind of taking a look at the logs that were going that combined for both of this. One very clear thing is that to me is that Milky's won every single mid fight, including the first one when football team ultimately won the round. They won every mid fight, all six of them, which is just kind of astonishing to me. If I sort all these kills on both teams and just look who has best to worst, I see Milky's football team, two more Milkies, and then
Oh,
three other classes on the side of football team. I'm not going to include the Mets in
yeah.
that because I mean you're not exactly wait for the Mets to frag, but shout out to
No.
Pepper again too. But yeah, they just had more kills. They just had way more kills. The damage difference on second half was just way greater. They're once again they're just able to clean up better.
Yeah, I agree. Even though I have been saying the names a lot, Alexandros, he went 1 and 15, kind of in the sad zone. He didn't go full Bohemian for this half, but that's less than ideal for him. Now he's probably feeling pretty sad right now.
Uh,
But
oh yeah.
still a good effort, I think, from the rest of them.
Is Alexander's roamer? Because that's just life of the roamer sometimes. It's
Yeah, I
rough.
think I think he actually is pocket, but pocket and roamer. What's the difference these days, man? There's class roles a thing of the past right now. I think at least for soldier maybe. You have two roamers, two pocket scouts. That's all you need.
Well, we will. We'll try that our next scrim. We'll see how it goes. um, I mean, just kind of looking at these logs, I think we've talked about just about everything. Anything else you just want to talk about before we just kind of go ahead and start wrapping things up here?
No, not really. I think I will just do a little bit of shout out. Shout out to my team minus rep. Shout out to all y'all watching, and then shout out to a Malcord, and shout out to TF2 the game.
Very nice. All right. I guess if I were to give a few shout out to everybody on my team, Medstead Baby. I believe we also had our coach Jojo in the chat earlier, so shout out to them. Shout out to Gregory Zero, who I saw in chat earlier. I've not talked to him in a while. And yeah, I think that should be just about everything from me. I guess we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Milky's taking this one 5-1 on the Metal Works Div 1 Season 4. We got some more action coming up on Team Fortress TV probably tomorrow. We'll just take a peek, but if you're not sure, just go ahead and check out the website and watch from there. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. It's been 200, and I hope you all have a wonderful night.